We teach our guys to throw it where, our receivers can catch it, nobody can catch it. And, it was just one of those plays that, I was right there by it. It was pretty unusual. Just like with Chris Todd, last year, each game you learn a little bit more and you learn how they react in certain situations. I guess the fact this is the fifth different quarterback I've had in the 5 years I've coached college, and I guess you kind of somewhere down the line you like to have that guy back for the second year, and you'd already know that. But this is halfway through the year, so pretty good feel for him right now. It's probably the spring, because you recruit someone off film and all that, and then you get them in person and compete for the job, and then they win the job, and then, I guess it goes back to my old high school background. I'm used to building the offense around the strengths of the quarterback, so we knew quite a bit coming out of spring and fall camp. We'd kind of had a good idea of what we were going to do, and then we learn him each week, learn more about him, and I think, like I said, we got a good grasp of his strengths and what he does well, and trying to build around the things he does well.
Obviously, I can't really knock it. I can't just say it was our fault because he made a play out of nothing. It was nothing there. We had good coverage downfield. We had pressure on him. I mean, our angles, I guess, of tackling. I mean, we just did a good job in the coverage-wise, and he just made something out of nothing. And I think that's the kind of player he is capable of doing throughout the whole year. And as he's been doing it already before us, so he just made something out of nothing, and that's what playmakers do, and that's what he did on that play.
Does that count as a missed tackle on 17?
Yeah, you kind of missed tackle. I don't count as a missed tackle. I ain't taking it for myself. I mean, he had a nice little fake going. I just didn't want to miss him and lose tackle, but he had some speed on him. He knew what he was doing, and I missed tackle. But I want another one, so y'all ain't gonna. It's gonna be crucial because we leave him any opportunity just to throw the ball, sit back there. He'll make anything happen. He's 6'8", about 7 feet tall. Got a strong arm, very accurate, and you let him stand back there like he's a Statue of Liberty, then it's gonna happen. He's gonna make it happen. And we got to put pressure, get guys in front of our face, in his face, not just the front four. We got to throw blitzes here and there. Then that'll happen. But we're just gonna go out there and play football and try to rattle him a little bit maybe. But ultimate goal, stop him run, then we'll get the pass. It ain't even about last year. It's just about every game you play in the SEC. If you can't stop the run, it just leaves them room, opportunity to do play action, do this, do that, and that's how you lose games. Because if you can't stop the run at all, you ain't going to win in this league. Because towards the end of the season, like we're in mid-season now, it's about running that clock, being efficient with the ball, clock management, pounding the football. If you can't pound the football, you got to try to survive a pass, you ain't going to win no games like that in the SEC. And this is a downhill league, and at the end of the season, you'll see how many runs that everybody does and how many passes they do. I pray it'll be more runs than pass.